Hey there guys, I've just watched episode 25 of ReZero. The season 1 is complete. It was a great episode. Enjoyed it a lot. The reaction is in the description. Go watch it and go back here to listen to the discussion, which is not gonna be long because, almost half of the episode were just Emilia and Subaru being very nice to each other and Emilia crying from happiness. But at least, they earn that. So we start. I said the discussion starts right now, right? Or not? I know. Discussion started or starts right now. Um, so we start with Wilhelm speaking with Emilia and saying, like, stay with children because this was the plan. This was the plan. Children. It's not like Emilia have to protect children. It's children have to protect Emilia, not let her go. And as I've said, yes, the whole operation was a hidden operation, and no Natsuki Subaru was mentioned anywhere. And for that reason, the reason for that was for Emilia to not worry and to not do something that's not needed. As I've said in the previous discussion, she would obey better if she didn't know that there's like Subaru involved in this. We're gonna get to that interesting part though. So there was an interesting fight with Beetlejuice, and an interesting moment when he was hidden behind the rock magic, and Subaru threw a some explosive thingies. I suppose those crystals. It was those crystals that were hidden in the wagon. I suppose maybe I missed it, but yeah, something explosive. And Beetlejuice was like looking in there, like fucking Tom and Jerry style. Tom and Jerry style. Where is the? Shut up. It's so good. Like here it is. Oh shit. Here it is. Like it's so beautiful. Look at that. Tom and Jerry style. Just you can only see his eyes. This is brilliant. I'm an old ass man, and I love my Tom and Jerry. Right? I had VHS cassettes, and like almost all of the Tom and Jerry movies were there. Not movies though, cartoons. Short cartoons were there, and me and my family were always watching them, and we were liking them so much. It's classics, and the humor. This like nowadays they forgot how to make this slapstick comedy. With cartoony characters. It either looks really painful, either it's not funny, either it's like dirty or something. That's good humor. And you don't see blood, don't see shit, just eyes. Like this eyes of a guy who's like, what was there? Boom, amazing. This I just huge props to ReZero for all of those moments. Humor in ReZero it's like a special topic. If you remove all the fucking blood and gore and suffering, there's gonna stay pretty darn good comedy. I'm telling you, people. I still remember the joke of him looking at the uh, nice moon. He says like Emilia, eh? There's no moon. You're in the building. It's an amazing joke. It's simple, but it works. It works because it was placed in the right place. It was acted good, and there was a build up to that. So yes, and after that was like another joke. So it just works. And like Beetlejuice flying because it's funny that he was flying, but they also made him like he's not like just flying. He was sitting there like weirdly and looking down on them. Those little details is just amazing. I don't know if you can, uh, at least this Beetlejuice scene, if you can place them into a novel. Since it's a written thing, I don't know if there's pictures in the novel or not. You can tell me that type of information. You can tell me that yes, there's actually pictures, or no, there is no pictures. That's not a spoiler for me. But telling something more is a spoiler. So I don't know if there's something like that, this type of humor is possible in the novel, but I'm gonna applaud to the anime for those moments of real good humor. And yeah, they defeated Beetlejuice, and I kind of didn't get the whole shenanigan. So Subaru gets possessed. Julius tries to cure him somehow. I mean, he said like cure the thing, and Julius like okay. But then Subaru screams that he can return by death, and then we see that interesting scene. Too loud. So we saw which. No, you're not the one. Who are you waiting? Was she waiting for Subaru? And he wanted the thing to touch his heart, but it was Beetlejuice at this moment, and she's like, "Nope, not you," and like, "Get out of my man," something like that, and his soul gets back. I mean, that's an interesting relationship you have. I mean, he is a worshipper of a witch, of the witch. He has like gospel. He has everything. He has everything. But she denies him like, though she really loves Subaru, and I don't know. I mean, this is a very weird relationship. I was thinking that maybe Subaru is here for the mission, to protect the body of Emilia. But then again, why would you uh, send this crazy guy to take the body or kill her or something, something? Always in danger. It's like counterproductive. It's like send SWAT team and terrorists team in the same building by the same person. Someone's gonna win, but what was the fucking plan? Just to make a fucking show? And that's gonna work, no problem. But other than that, I don't kinda get it. And why exactly Subaru? And how is that connected to him fucking flying from the real world? Because that's already kinda forgotten. That he actually appeared in this world from his glorious country of Japan. So yeah, Subaru check failed, and Beetlejuice gets slapped back to his body, where he gets killed by. I mean, he's not getting killed by Reinhardt. He's getting killed by boulders that he himself uses. Subaru takes the gospel book. Then Phyllis explains that, oh, you know what? Yeah, I mean, the carriage, the nicest carriage ever with like children and the beautiful girl. Oh, yeah, exactly there. There are explosives. What a goddamn coincidence. And I already forgot. Otto appears. It says like, oh, I have a plan. You help me, I help you. Okay, okay, okay. We're gonna run. And Reinhardt, Julius gives Ia the little um, spirit to Subaru. That's nice of him. I mean, they're bros. They're so bros now. Say which one. And then Otto cuts the road. In I don't know how the physics work in this anime, but somehow that worked. I mean, they were running like on the water, on the broken bridges, like that. Otto, you're crazy. I mean, I know we have Patrash in there, but she's not a miracle. She's just majestic. He's just majestic. So crazy Otto, and I mean it kind of works. Birds fly, and yeah, if we all know if birds are there, it means something evil is coming. And actually, yes, the scariest motherfucking thing that I've seen in this anime appears. No eyes, just face, and screams love, 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 or something, something, something. While at the same time, everyone gets attacked by stupid cultists, and kids say to Emilia that actually it's all Subaru's plan. Nice job, kids. At least, yeah, at least. I mean, it was not bad in the end. She's not a stupid girl. But then again, there was an interesting detail that Emilia and Puck they can communicate, like basically telepathically. That's something I didn't know they can do. That's an interesting detail. It looks like they're the same, like part of the same. But maybe no. Still, the connection between them is super strong. So, and this kid have to clean his nose at least once a day. Then we have a little fight with Subaru and evil Beetlejuice, because before he was not evil, he was just a nice guy with some weird attitude. And Subaru drops those. I mean, when I heard about those oil canisters in some episode, I don't know, 16 or what episode that was, 17. I instantly thought that we're gonna use them in one way or another. We didn't use them until that moment. Subaru threw those um, in Betelgeuse and boom, shot him with his Ia fire thingy thong. That was good. And somehow, I don't know how that worked though. Somehow, even Book returned because he threw the book. Betelgeuse was like, oh, a book. Catched it. It was there. Then he got shot in the face with a fire. And then Subaru punched him in the face with a fist. And then after that, Betelgeuse be like, oh, so bad, so bad. Yeah, yeah, take a book. Oh, so bad. How that work? I don't know. But he got the book. And what's interesting, so I noticed in this episode before he wrote with blood, I noticed that there was empty pages in there. I noticed. I wasn't thinking about it too much because it was going on, but now it seems like what? Like the life is written there. Because Subaru basically wrote that you're gonna die. I mean, I don't know Japanese. I don't know the language he was written because it's a language of this world. I suppose should be. Because if it's Japanese, that's weird. And I suppose he wrote something like, "You're done, bro," and he's done after that. So this is basically a book of destiny of some sort. I don't know. Maybe I'm. Oh yeah, I remembered. Yeah, Betelgeuse was checking in this book of his. Like, there is no mention of you here. So his whole destiny was written in his book, I suppose. Is it getting written on a go, or is like boom, all your life story in there? That's interesting. That's a goddamn interesting book. I have a lot of questions unanswered in this season, much more than was answered. So long story short, Subaru defeats him, writes that you're dead now, and he's like, okay, gonna be dead now. And yes, Subaru appears near the Emilia, like a superhero, takes no words, no nothing, no okari, no something like that, no tadaima. I mean, yeah, he have to say okari. No, he have to say tadaima. She have to say okairi. I know Japanese cause yeah, I'm half Japanese. And he takes it, and I mean, you gotta give credit to Patrash. That creature, majestic creature. Even after the explosion, he protected his man with his body. Hero, true hero. And Subaru was also good. And then the ending. I mean, I'm not gonna go too much into details, but there was nice frames of them, and we can see flowers, two yellow flowers. I mean, actually, there's a bit more in this frame, but these two they like stand out. Those yellow flowers that Wilhelm had and his wife. I mean, Wilhelm and his wife liked. And yeah, we have finally Subaru laying on his girl. Let's call it this way. I mean, it was quite a long journey to save one girl. You killed a gigantic whale, a lot of people died. Destroyed like half a forest. You gave all the resources, probably. I mean, I don't know about those magic rocks, minerals, whatever, that Subaru used to trade with Krush and with traders, whatever. Like, you help us, you get the share. I don't know if they're on Roswell's territory. Maybe Roswell not gonna be too happy about it. Like, it's mine, something like that. Like, fuck you. Uh, I don't know, but who asks Roswell's like non-existent character in this anime? He only appeared once, joked, slapped his balls, and here you go. Oh, and he like all boy evil doggies. Nice job. And then we have like this scene of poor Emilia crying and Subaru saying, I love you so much, love you so much, love you so much. She's like, oh, I don't know what to do, I don't know what to do. I love you so much too, but I'm not sure. And he's like, you have all the time in the world to think about it. And he gave her the support. I mean, he doesn't care about the fact that she's half elf, half devil, looks like a witch, and probably a witch at some degree. I don't know. She's special, that's for sure, and she always was treated as special, and not in the best way. And he's treating her as special, but in the best way. So for him, she's like goddess. For others, she's like devil. And she basically found her knight as he already proclaimed himself. I mean, that was a beautiful scene in Emilia, even though we don't see her character too much. They did a great job with like animating the scene and her character design like this cute girl with elf ears, and her voice actors did a good job. So yeah, it was a beautiful scene. I still want to see the real elves though, like not half elves, like true elves. Like, are they green? Are they high? I mean, not high, tall. High sounds weird. And yes, we see everything. We see Wizard Lizard in the reflection of someone's eyes. I don't even remember which eyes are those. So that's a confirmation that he was indeed one of the main characters of the story. If you still have doubts, then look no further. Because there was no more characters except for the guy. I mean, I know it's just the scene when this all happened. But yeah. And he smile and titles start going. And there's no after credit scene, no anything. Eh, And I honestly even know that there is something in the end of a director's cut version, like a connection between season 1 and 2, but fuck it. I'm pleased with whatever. So So yeah, and that was great. I really liked it. I'm not gonna spend time naming my favorite characters or something or something. If you really want that, we can speak about that later on. About the second season, you probably, if you haven't seen the ending of the episode, go and see the ending. And not the episode, like whole video. And yeah, but I'll speak about that in more detailed way, I suppose, in one of the coming videos, like update videos. So with that said, thank you guys for watching, for joining this awesome anime. See you next time. Bye bye.